Well, all right then. Let's do it all again, shall we? The Invoker Miracle is back for a second game after not being shown at all.
Start they can get, and 3 runes. The maps is good here.
Absolutely, that extra bit of a gold advantage helping out, but mid lane, Somnus. Gotta be a little careful here. There is a charge coming in upon him. He is going to start to salve up, but of course Kuro, he'll go in, cancel the salve. Sunstrike comes down. Can they finish off the kill? He pops the Verify and the Siphon. In fact, the turnaround play's coming out for Somnus. Kuro, he's got to be careful. He tries for the TP out. He will not make it. X-Nova coming in, that extra bit of damage from the lightning, enough to make sure that Somnus gets that first blood, and Kuro is punished. We'll see how well Matuma Man can withstand against it. As we saw Matuma have certainly a very tough start to game 2, but he was able to pull it together and come out with some clutch gusts at the end of the game. We'll see what he can do on his Lifestealer. Mid lane FY, looking for the wraparound onto Miracle, just get the pushback with the cogs, which will set it up beautifully into the follow-up stun from X-Nova. FY. Mid lane at the same time, Chalice will get taken down, so Liquid looking to make a play themselves. They get the offlaner, but it is LGD getting that mid lane kill and helping opening up and getting involved in 2 kills. You can see here Liquid desperately wanting to try and make him pay as Kuro comes in with the charge, mind control, trying to chase the gap, but Arme is able to get himself back underneath the tower. He'll be safe for now. The same may not be said though for Miracle in the mid, as FY coming in with the wraparound, has the cogs, trying to close himself with the battery assault. Miracle turns with the cold snap. FY taking quite a bit of damage here from the tower, will get himself away in time. Somnus moving in with the Siphon. He wants to finish off the kill with a Fairy Fire, will keep Miracle alive. Kuro turns towards Somnus. GH coming back in from the top lane, will allow Liquid to find the kill. X-Nova now sort of surrounded. Stun's going to miss as he doesn't manage to find the connection with Kuro. He has to back up, turns back in with the lightning. GH, Kuro, Miracle keep their distance, and this time it's Liquid with the response, able to keep Miracle safe.
That's really bad. The laning stage, as always, very important in this game. And Lifestealer just free farming right now. Beastmaster has rotated away.
Another attempt here onto Somnus. Cold snap into the slow from GH. They've also got the charge inbound from Kuroki. Straight, and he goes with the Sunstrike down upon Somnus. It's going to be enough to take him once again out of this middle lane. Liquid perfectly prioritizing, just shutting Somnus down at this start that they would hope for at this stage, as we can see. No one really falling too far behind. Sort of the slight one being Somnus a little bit on the CS, and obviously more so in the terms of the other sense of it. They try and open up on top. In fact, Mind Control looks for the Doom onto the PL, but FY and X-Nova are there to back up Arme, and it's going to be Mind Control falling. Miracle will try for the Sunstrike, but it's not going to be on point, as he should survive here. Only just, though.
Not buying detection against PL, questionable. That is old PL, by the way, in case you forgot that.
Oh, that's true, yeah, back in 6 point whatever it was. Good old PL, well actually no, not good old PL, that was the old Radiance PL that was quite a nightmare to play against. Mid lane Miracle does get caught out by the cogs, but he gets the Ghost Walk out, and reaction's going to be there for him. So LGD will back off. Kuro will indeed cancel his charge there, not wanting to dive underneath the tower. Same time though, top lane, the sort of chaos and attention that Liquid draw towards the middle allows the space for Matuma and Mind Control to get in on top of the PL, and no backup to be there this time for Arme.
I'm going to revoke that God status on FY from that.
He's down to a demigod. Doesn't quite have the same sort of ring to a Miracle.
Right.
Oh, he's got it!
He's got the God title though.
There we go.
It.
There's a new God in town. Now mid lane Kuro charges in. Mystic Flare from GH not doing quite enough to bring down FY. In fact, they're going to lose Spirit Breaker themselves. We're on to Miracle. Buyback coming through from Kuroki. Wants to keep this fight going, and Miracle able to finish off Somnus. They managed to get 2 kills there in quick succession. As Liquid has the full 5-man now in mid, following up FY as the 2 of them look to find some action down in spawn lane. But in fact, Liquid, they are the ones also grouped up themselves. They're sweeping across, ready and certainly prepared for this sort of play, and will be ready to try and look to fight into it. As they heal up by the shrine, they are going to get the eyes onto the Beast Mud, but Chalice gets the roar out in time. Mystic Flare is going to be off the mark as it's dropped straight down onto an illusion. FY pops the cogs, trying to push them back, but Matuma Man, he's got the slow onto Chalice, focuses down the Beastmaster. And this time the usage of the Primal Roar not resulting in a kill. A failed smoke from LGD comes out as Liquid are more than prepared to react to it.
Yeah, very optimistic by them, trying to dive into
Kuro, he's going to get to play against the Diffusal Blade, recently picked up by Arme as he's got a lot of punch. He's trying to get himself away. In fact, Arme, doppelganger, can he get himself out of this one? Sunstrike! On point from Miracle.
Now
secures the big kill.
Panel. Panel, where you at?
They question the Miracle Invoker, but these Sunstrikes, ones like that as well, securing kills that otherwise would have just creeped away from Liquid. Being ready each time by Liquid. A quick scan into LGD's jungle will confirm the suspicions of mind control. In fact, he's looking to maybe try and go for this. Straight in he goes with the Doom down onto Somnus. Xnova holding back him with the stun. They're trying to make mind control pay for this, but they're going to lose Somnus for it as the charge comes in from Kuroki, enables them to finish off the kill. Mind control incredibly tanky. Surely he will go down, and he does, but Kuro comes in with the ult, takes a second. Armin with the illusion will find the return, and now GH, he's come a little bit too far all on his own. The roar from Chalice holds him in place. LGD take down 3 in return for losing 2 of their own. Some very good timings on these big items, such as the Deso, if he does indeed continue to go for it. So we'll see how he must be very close to having the money for it now. Bottom lane, Chalice. Silenced, mind control, GH heading straight in upon him with a Mystic Flare. They'll find him, return, FY comes in with a hook shot, and LGD, they'll find 1 in response, and they will find 2. Double kill for Somnus.
Lifestealers in him, coming in.
There we go, Xnova tries to stop him with the stun.
Not sure how this is going to turn out here.
There we go, Somnus. Is there any way he can get himself out of this one? He does have FY coming back through, but with the bash into Sunstrike, way too much damage for Somnus to play his way out of. If there's any sort of follow-up lockdown from LGD, and LGD, they certainly have that with the silences and the stuns. This Arme PL, he's already sitting at the top of the net worth. He really could become just a massive issue as this game goes on, to the point where Liquid scores might not quite be able to deal with it. Bottom lane, Miracle. On a fine Xnova pushing out a lot on his own.
Yeah, you're definitely right. This Invoker is putting... Oh!
FY! Hook shot on point this time round as he cancels the charge from Kuroki. TPs are coming forward onto the shrine to try and help out Kuro, but Kuro will fall. Chalice with the roar holding back mind control. But Taman's going to look with the open wounds towards Chalice, and there's that Deso into play. A couple of hits and Chalice is gone. There's a buyback from Kuro as he wants to keep this fight going. Arme, he's looking to play into this one though with a Diffusal Blade, focusing down GH. There's the charge by the side, but the 3-man silence comes out from Somnus. Arme turns towards Miracle with the Spirit Lance. Doppelgangers himself back. They're trying to find the correct PL. They clear out the illusions with a Deafening Blast, but Timmerman focuses him down. Arme plays around him, but he gets taken down. They've lost Arme, but there's the Cogs trapping them in. Still no Miracle somehow alive here, as LGD will end up losing 4, and Liquid can still come out on top of that fight.
I don't know how he keeps doing this. He always survives with so little health. Just got a great fight there. PL's trying to do some big plays. Successfully doing it first, luring them away, but second time we can't do it.
The raw everything available for LGD if they can find the angle to allow FY to initiate with a hook shot. Towards the mid lane they go. FY, is he going to want to dive behind this tier 2? He's
spotted.
I do know he's there.
This is way too deep.
And in fact, yeah, Kuro is going to start to charge upon him on the side, though straight away Miracle gets caught out. A beautiful way for LGD to start this play, as that is Invoker gone for 60 seconds.
Really costly. Just like that, the game just turns around a bit and it's back to even now.
I mean, and this is sort of the weakness of the Invoker at this stage, as we talked about it. Army of PL that's consistently going to get stronger and stronger as time goes on. He's got the Mjolnir queued up on Invoker. Still quite a way away from having the goal for it, but certainly realizing that this game, it's going to go on to the point where they're going to need everything they can against this PL. Somnus getting charged upon, does get out the BKB in time, and that will be enough to keep him safe. The rest of Liquid can't follow through onto this target. Again, FY, these missed hook shots, becoming a bit of an iconic duo this game for him, but it looks like still overall it's going to work out for LGD. They've found Matumba Man, and they've found Kuro as well. The hook shot not necessary.
They're not going to fight us right now. We can split out a bit, and they do, and the DP is a little bit alone there, but it can't burst him because he managed to get the BKB off in time. And yeah, they just turn it there. Hook not required.
Oh, GH. He'll try for the TP, but there's no way that's going to happen in time. In fact, buying back straight away. It looks like Liquid want to make sure that they can have a chance of finding LGD around the pit. As LGD, they're into Roche. 3 buybacks, in fact, coming out from Liquid. They really want to try and put a stop to this. Miracle gets the BKB out in time before the stun comes through from Xnova. Xnova being chased down here by the right clicks. He will fall. These 3 buybacks from Liquid fully going in on this focus around the Roche pit, but the ghosts are out. Can Liquid really take this fight? Somnus used up into the air, will be able to buy time for himself, but there's the combo from Miracle from the sidelines. They've got the silence here onto the PL. They're chasing him down. Can they finish off Arme? Yes, they can. Triple kill for Miracle. well. Arme will buy back on LGD, but Liquid, you can see how much they realize that this Roshan, it means so much at this stage of the game. They're putting everything towards it, and they're getting away with it as well. As the FY falls, they're trying to contest this LGD, but now Arme, he's brought back, but he's all on his own. Can he really do this as the lone PL? I don't know if he can. He's managed to find Miracle. So that's one of them, but Miracle buying back. Liquid doing everything in their power to take control at this stage, and the Sunstrike, it's not even going to be necessary. Matumbaman will finish off the kill. That's a dieback on Arme. Liquid now with control at the pit. They wanted that Roshan so bad, Bulldog, and they absolutely got away with it. Getting stunned here, mind control jumps forward with the Shiva's guard. They get the silence out onto 2, but Liquid don't care at all. They'll hold their ground, push on forward, but Timmerman getting Sal's ferried out to him at this stage to allow him to take down the melee racks mid. And they'll look for more, of course. Still this time, without the Warrior of Arme being in the game. Straight down to the tier 3 tower, down bottom. The rest of LGD trying their best to push Liquid back, but they just can't. With the Deso and AC on Matumbaman, he makes short work of another set of melee racks. FY, he'll hit the hook shot this time, but I don't know if it'll be for the good of his own health as he's getting focused by Matumbaman. Will be able to force back. LGD trying their best to fight this. They've managed to take down Miracle. That is Miracle gone for a full 110. Can they get more out of this? They look towards mind control. They've found the tomb. Here they go for more. Chalice buying back. They've taken down Matumbaman once. Can they get him again? This is going to be a long time where Liquid do not have buybacks available. Matumbaman, he tries with the TP out, but the root is there. They get the control. The RNG's Chalice summons up his army, and he gets the troll summon up.
He gets the troll out of all the creeps. RNG, any buybacks on Doom here? That's not...
It was just around the pit where you had the buybacks on Miracle and such. They know for sure that he doesn't have it. So LGD straight down the mid lane.
Oh my god.
And they go for the game, they know.
They know.
They know that they can't go back at FY. He'll get the hook shot onto GH. Back to base you go, Sonny Jim.
This can't be happening.
These games, back and forth, and this is LGD closing it up. Surely Mind Control will jump forward with the Doom. Can he really put a stop to this though? I don't know if he can. He'll get the BK behind time, but he'll fall. He's gone for 100 seconds. LGD, tier 4's to taken. Kuro offers up his life on a platter as LGD, they've absolutely done it here in this game 3. Fortification isn't going to do anything because Liquid, everybody's dead. No one's coming back into this game. And what on earth is happening in this finals, Bulldog? This is some crazy back and forth, questionable plays, entertaining plays from both teams. But what is this?
But this time around, they got many counters now. Axe is a great hero. Leshrik, even though it's a support, he has a lot of AoE. Kunkka as well. The boat is going to be great against Slark. Slark goes in. He wants to kill people fast, but the boat will save them, so...
Look at this here, Liquid. Looking for the chase down onto Nova. Arme is going to come in. He has, of course, skilled up the S and shift so he can start to stack things up. X-Nova trying to hide in the trees, but it's not going to keep him alive. He will fall. Arme is stealing a fair few stats, though, with this early point skilled up, but it's not enough to turn things around straight away. Just a little bit of a suicidal play from X-Nova. He's looking to redeem himself, though, make something else happen across the map with the help of FY. As the two of them smoke up and start to head towards top to maybe try and catch this gyrocopter off guard. Mid lane, Liquid, they'll be the first to make a play with their support rotation as they come in onto mid, onto Somnus. The wraparound's there, and indeed they have that control that you talked about with Miracle's Kunkka.
Matumbaman needs to know this. They're not middle, they didn't contest that at all, and they're not throwing bottom. He needs to know that they're here. That's why he's playing so passive. He's not 100% sure. Just poking, and here they come.
Here they go. As soon as he steps a little bit too far forward, they're straining on top of him with the snowball and the shards, holding him in place. They get away with the kill. Look how close they come to bringing down Miracle. Somnus nearly getting away with it that time. But still, just not quite enough damage. That extra edge that Miracle got out of the 1v1 is just making it impossible for Somnus to be able to sort of outplay him in this 1v1 and find the kill. Top laner, go on to Chalice with the Maledict, but again, backup's there. The two supports come in, FY X-Nova turns straight towards Matuma with the shackles, holding him down. Slowly but surely, they'll right-click the gyro out of the lane, as LGD putting some excellent pressure onto Matuma gyrocopter early on.
So then Slock can just go kill him all the time, and underfarm gyro is not that scary. They need him quite a lot. Kanka, he's doing okay in middle. I thought he would be a little bit more ahead of the DP, but the rotation.
The Chalice straight away with a 6, coming down to the bottom and helping Arme find a kill onto Mind Control. Immediate move from Chalice to make sure that as an offlaner, he can continue to have just that bit more momentum than Mind Control gets this game. Lane, another look towards Miracle. He's got the X mark on Somnus to make sure that he can pull Somnus back. Looks for the combo follow-up, only gets the torrent onto FY. Somnus still alive for now, but there's Matumba with the rotation from top. Comes in with the cooldown, the Cypher not enough to keep Somnus alive. Snowball up to the high ground from FY as he tries to get himself away, but Matumba man's in with the rocket barrage. Liquid cut down both of them. This mid lane doing a lot of wonders here for Liquid. Matuma Man does take an Infernal Blade. He's going to be ticking down incredibly low, but it's not enough to bring him down. And again, Miracle just looking for another kill. The X-Mark, Torrent combo onto Chalice. A few more right clicks will do it with the Lightning. Liquid take down Chalice. FY really wants to find Miracle. They're desperately trying to finish off this Kunga, but with the Snowball they might be able to do it. They close the gap. Miracle pops the stick, charges him with the zap. They get it, but it's going to cost these lives of LGD as they'll lose FY for this. Matuma Man comes back in, but he's on minimal health. He gets nuked down here by Somnus, and now Somnus has got the Exorcism. Can LGD really clean this one up? Somnus is chasing down Kuro with the Exorcism, takes the Witch Doctor. GH will keep his distance as he runs himself away, so they are able to finally kill off Miracle. It takes a lot, but they do get the job done, LGD, and are able to get Somnus involved in some kills as he comes back in after that initial death.
Yeah, Matuma Man living on the edge for a long time. He's hesitating to go in and out. Like, he doesn't want to get burst. He's 1 health, but yeah, and then he goes down by the DP.
Look at this, the fight's not over. They want to go for Somnus here, and they've got the combo. He does have the heal from the Exorcism. Is it going to be enough to save him the time? Bring the cooldown. It's not enough.
The rocket.
There is a rocket in. They've got to get the rocket off him. Can they do it? They can't. They can't get rid of the rocket. The homing missile will get the kill for Liquid. This mid lane, an absolute brawler between the two teams.
Unless he steps out severely, and yeah, they definitely want to rotate and kill this Slork now. With the Gyro there as well, they can burst him really easily.
Top lane, a fight being looked at. Kuro is TP'd in. He does have Matuma Man and Miracle here. Can they really look to turn this one around? They've got the cooldown onto 2. The Doom's going to be dropped straight down onto Matuma Man. X-Nova looking for the shackle, but Miracle, he has the Torrent, the bow flying forward. They've taken down X-Nova. Chalice has been surrounded. He'll be chased down by Mind Control. Miracle with a final Tidebringer hit off the creep will finish off Chalice. Maybe forcing it a little bit too much there, LGD. From the shrine they go, Somnus. Exorcism ready. As well as the Serpent Wards, LGD can look to try and look for another fight into a tower siege. A turn towards middle, going straight away onto Miracle. Miracle, he's got the boat coming in. Will the buff be enough to keep him alive? They've got the shackles, Exorcism. Can they finish him off? But Mind Control! He's in with the 3-man call! Absolutely destroying LGD there with the perfect blink play. Catches 3 of them, and there is no way that LGD can turn to fight back into that one. As long as the rest of his team can keep this sort of pace for the game, Arme is going to be quite a terrific force as this game goes on. Top lane Chalice is pushing it out, but they've got the control. He may be big with a lot of HP, but a lot of control there between GH and Miracle.
Kanka getting the kill, really good. He's already caught up here in the farm. I'm not sure if he kills some stack as well. That's a big bounce here. And yeah, they're going for a smoke now. They want to go and kill the Kanka.
Well, they are going to find indeed the position in which he X-marks himself back to. Miracle.
X is coming.
He needs backup. GH is going to be there. Is it enough to hold them off him? It isn't. They'll lose Miracle. LGD with the Exorcism pop wanting to find more Mind Control, tries for the call, but Somnus keeps the distance. They won't be caught out by that one. GH is going to fall as well. A big fight here for LGD. Moving forward with the Exorcism. They get the 2-man silence, but the cask is already out, holding them back momentarily. Mind Control tries for the TP out. He's not going to make it. FY. The snowball comes through as well as the yours, throwing him up, throwing him down. Somnus gets the triple kill. A perfect fight for Somnus with the Ghost at the ready as he runs down Liquid one by one with the help of his teammates.
I think he had a 3-man call there if he just went for it earlier, but now getting the Roche, that's a pretty bad turn of events right now.
It certainly is for Liquid. LGD. And the question is if Liquid can do anything to disrupt this. He's falling incredibly low. Matuma-man's heading forward, but already Roche has taken down an Arme, picks up the Aegis, pounces himself out of the pit. Chalice could be in a bit more trouble as he's left stuck inside. But they'll take that. They've lost 2. If they can get Arme out of here with the Aegis intact, LGD will be fine with this. Shadow Dance. Liquid, is there any way that they can sort of close the gap onto him? He's incredibly speedy.
He's going to get really strong as well. Tons of AoE damage. And yeah, they're going for the smoke here now. Doom is up. They have everything. They got the Aegis. Liquid cannot take this fight here.
BKB as well on Somnus. See what they can find here. They found Miracle straight away with the Doom. Look at the lockdown and but there's the call. Manages to get onto 3, but is there any foil? That's the question. Liquid, they've got the Shrine, but the heal's not going to be enough as they lose Miracle. They lose KuroKy, and with the shackles holding him in place, they'll lose mind control as well. LGD with the smoke movement, catching them off guard. The quick play from Chalice, straight in with the Doom on top of the Kunkka. A little bit of an awkward play that Liquid were sort of trying for, and it certainly did end up being awkward. They jump in on an illusion, that's all they're going to get. Can they really find anything with the Rain of the Smoke? No, because Arme heads in with the Shadow Blade, dispels the smoke. LGD know exactly what's on. In fact, Arme, he's jumping in, he's got the Aegis, he wants to go, but he's going to burn it straight away. Let's see if they can do anything on the back of this here. The boat's going to be coming forward for Somnus with the BKB and the Ghost. Looking to fight Arme. Gets stunned, but he gets the BKB out in time. Turns around with the Shadow Dance. Mind controls in there with the call on to 2. But with the BKB's already out for Chalice and Arme, they're just not dying. They'll fight on forward, taking out KuroKy. Matuma-man coming in from the side, but he just gets focused down. Arme just that little bit too strong. Mind control can't quite find the control with that call. And in fact, Arme, he's thinking about going for the axe as well. Jumps in with the Dark Pack, holding mind control in place. He'll go for the call. It's not going to save him. LGD, they're not even done yet. They're looking towards GHFY. It's got the slow with the punch. Somnus with the wraparound finds the silence. It's going to be a full team wipe as it looks to be. LGD, a perfect fight. A bit of a different way to start it off. Arme jumping in saying, hey.
If Liquid is lucky, Arme could go Battle Fury, but that's probably not going to happen in this case.
You never know. He does love that item. Crazy things have happened in this series. Maybe it can happen again mid lane. FY. Miracle, but the shards won't quite hold him down. He's able to get back, and Matuma-man and KuroKy stand by his side. Looking towards X over here with the combo. Torrent, X-Mark, and Homing Missile comes forward. At the Shaman will fall. BKB actually popped it by Chalice. He goes straight in. He wants to make this fight happen. He goes in onto the axe. The silence as well for Somnus onto 2. Buybacks there from X-Nova. LGD, they want to try and take this fight. BKB and Exorcism is out. They surround Miracle. They take down the Kukra. Look at the axe. He's continuing to be chased down by the Doom. That's the second kill here for LGD. Silence onto Matuma-man. LGD just playing these fights perfectly. They're dancing around Liquid. Liquid can't deal with this at all. They've lost another. The buyback will be there for Miracle. Deathward's dropped down for KuroKy. They're trying to do something about this, but they just can't. Arme and Chalice straight up into the high ground, into the face of Kuro. LGD. This is the sort of next level Dota that we have seen time and time again from them in this LAN.
They cannot fight against this. They keep just running them down, and now buyback from Kunkka. They're just going to go for a Rax. They don't go Exorcism anymore, so it's going to be slow, but they're just going to dive it. They're diving it.
They are straight into the tier 4s here.
Is this where the throw starts?
I mean, we'll see. We've seen a fair few throws around the Rax. They have got the control here. Mind control comes in with a call onto the Death Prophet. X-Mark as well from Miracle, holding the Ghost Man, the Ghost Lady, in fact, sorry, in place. As Somnus, he's going to go down. They didn't get the Rax Bulldog.
They're doing it again.
There's something about this series. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they've had to drink or what they've had to eat, these two teams.
Don't do it again. Don't get too overconfident.
They might lose Roche because of that.
Yeah, oh my god. They still have the BKB. Doom should be up soon. So they can probably fight this 3 versus 5 if they want. Rasta spawning soon. And yeah, they're definitely going to contest this.
Let's see what they found already on the side. Mind control, he gets the call off. Arme's going to come in from the back lines, looking to finish off the supports, but the cooldown will be there. They rush forward, they've taken down FY. Arme puts the BKB, focusing on the Miracle, but there's the control, mind control with the call, holding the slug in place. Arme gets the Shadow Dance off in time. We'll be able to run back for now. There's a buyback here from KuroKy as he wants to commit to the fight. Miracle trying for the grab here with the X-Mark. Mind control does get caught out by the wards. He'll fall. They've lost 2 on Liquid. Neither of them have buyback available. Miracle trying to finish off the big kill here onto X-Nova. He's found it, but Arme's the one surviving throughout it all. LGD, they've found 4. They'll get Miracle as well. It's a triple kill for Chalice. Liquid get cleaned up. They do not have any buybacks available though, but LGD, they'll look to play it safe. They're not going to go straight for the push down mid. They will make sure that they can claim Roshan for themselves. And just as quickly they threw it away, they absolutely got it straight back into their control without any questions.
It shouldn't have been that close. So that Slark was only a second or two from dying there, and if he dies...
The tier 3 tower falls, and LGD, they'll guarantee themselves at least the mid-racks. 10 seconds until Matuma Man's back, but it's still 25 without Miracle. A 22k net worth advantage on LGD. Do they want to jump without Kunkka? That's the question. We'll say LGD will play it safe. And here we have it. LGD ready to try and invade the base. So if they go around the top, there's no tower there. Maybe able to get a jump. Chalice goes in straight away with the Doom onto mind control. They're backing up. They know that they can't really fight without the usability of the axe, but he's getting focused. Arme jumps in. They're focusing mind control and they've got him, but he'll buy back straight away. LGD, they don't want to dive too crazily. We've seen it happen before. We've seen them pay for it. Chalice is going to get dragged back here by the X-Mark. Torrent coming in, but there's the save. They'll fire with the snowball. Takes the Doom out to safety on the side, but X-Nova will fall. Somnus jumps in, gets the silence onto one. The trap there with the wards actually holding mind control in place. He's in a lot of trouble. That's going to be mind control out with the dieback with Chalice. He'll fall. GH falls as well because with the BKB, Arme fights on, looks towards Kuroki. He's going to be able to take down another buyback. Comes out from GH. Can Liquid do anything to turn this one around? They've killed off 2, but Arme, the stacks are building up. He'll finally drop, but he's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2. Miracle getting held in place. The Yules up into the sky. Yules upon Yules upon Yules. The jump from Arme, he's just too strong. They've finished off Miracle. 4 dead on Liquid. Make that 5. GG is cool, ladies and gentlemen. LGD are your Epicenter major champions. And what a run that they've had. Impeccable plays. A few mistakes, but we'll allow them that because when they played it brilliant, boy have they played it brilliant. X-Nova, FY, Chalice, Somnus, Arme, Neymar,